bees.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, tonight's video is on UFC 235, Jon Jones versus Anthony Smith aftermath. And for those of you who did not see this UFC event, dude, you missed a friggin' badass friggin' event, man. There were so many badass fights on this, dude, all the way from friggin' Diego Sanchez and Mickey Gall, man. Diego Sanchez put in some work, friggin' wearing his ass down, beating his ass. And then you had friggin' Johnny Walker friggin' coming in. This fool friggin' knocked homie out with a flying knee in like the first friggin' 30 seconds, dude. There was only one strike thrown in the whole friggin' fight, and that was when Johnny Walker threw that flying knee. And I was really glad to see that dude, because I like seeing that dude's fights, and that dude's such a friggin' explosive fighter, dude. He went in there, threw a flying knee, knocked homie ass out in like the first 30 seconds, and then you had friggin' Cody Garbrandt got his ass knocked out by friggin' Pedro Munoz. I was like, oh, damn, dog, that was friggin' crazy, man. And then the Robbie Lawler and Ben Askren fight, that fight was so friggin' crazy, man. Robbie Lawler hit homie with a friggin' stone cold stunner, started beating his ass, and then the homie just started coming back, takes Robbie Lawler down, starts beating his ass. And then it looks like he chokes his ass out with the friggin' front headlock, but the homie wasn't out, I guess. It looked like his arm went limp, but he was still up, and he started getting up complaining, but it was still an entertaining ass fight, man. And then going into the friggin' co-main event and the main event with TYRONE Woodley versus KAMARU USMAN and Jon Jones versus Anthony Smith. And those are going to be the two fights that we are going to be highlighting tonight. All right, now, going into the TYRONE versus KAMARU Usman fight, dude, I was dead wrong in this prediction, man. Personally, I had TYRONE Woodley winning this fight handily. I did not think that KAMARU Usman was going to be able to do anything that TYRONE Woodley was going to be able to handle. But the one thing that I knew that KAMARU Usman had going for him was his conditioning and his pressure style that he likes to implement. And that is definitely what he ended up doing to win this damn fight, dude. He friggin' went into this fight all the way from the first round, all the way to the last round, pressing a relentless pace, and he straight dog walked TYRONE Woodley, dude. He straight pressed the pace from the first minute of the first round to the last minute of the last round, friggin' landing takedowns, pressing him up against the cage, landed nonstop punches to the body, sneaking off punches to the head, getting some really good takedowns on the takedowns that he did get, and TYRONE Woodley literally couldn't get anything off in this whole fight, dude. KAMARU Usman straight pressed the pace on his ass the whole friggin' fight, and he won that decision easily, man. There were some rounds on that damn fight that could have easily been 10-8 rounds, man, because KAMARU Usman literally dog walked him the whole friggin' fight, not letting TYRONE Woodley get off any friggin' strikes. And it was just a friggin' clean sweep in the whole fight. And I thought it was kind of funny at the end, because in the post-fight interview with TYRONE Woodley, he said it felt like a bad dream. And I think that kind of fit the narrative, especially with KAMARU Usman's nickname being the Nigerian Nightmare, because I know that was definitely a nightmare for a dude like TYRONE Woodley, the way that he lost, the way that he was getting handled. And dude, you definitely got to give KAMARU Usman his credit going into that fight, winning the fight the way that he did. And he is definitely going to be a problem for anybody in that division if he fights the way that he did tonight, fighting TYRONE Woodley, man. All right, now, going into the main event with Jon Jones and Anthony Smith, dude, that fight pretty much went like I knew it was going to go, but the only thing that didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go was Anthony Smith's game plan. And it's funny because it seems like his game plan going into the fight was the game plan that I figured he was going to go into the fight doing, being the aggressor, getting off his offense, pressing the pace on a dude like Jon Jones, pretty much going into that fight with the same type of game plan that KAMARU Usman went into his fight with TYRONE Woodley. But dude, Anthony Smith literally went into that fight and let Jon Jones do his thing. He was sitting back the whole friggin' time, not getting off his offense, not getting off his shots, and Jon Jones was literally dog walking his ass that whole entire fight, man. He was getting off friggin' spinning back kicks, spinning back elbows, side kicks, flying knees, takedowns, and he just literally picked Anthony Smith's ass apart. And there was some weird ass parts in the fight. I think it was either in the third or the fourth round when Anthony Smith was on the ground, and it was like he was on his butt hunched over, and friggin' Jon Jones kicked him to the body. It looked like he kicked the dude to the head, but I saw that he kicked him to the body, and you could see Joe Rogan like, oh my God, did he just kick him in the head? Dude, it was friggin' kind of weird, man. And then there was a point in the fight in the fourth round where Jon Jones had Anthony Smith on the fence, and he was on his knees and his hands, and he went to get up, and I thought it was a legal knee at first, but then when they showed the replay and you saw Anthony Smith's hand on the ground, you could clearly see that the knee was illegal. And I was like, damn, dude, I'm hoping that this homie don't friggin' end up milking it and end up friggin' winning the fight by disqualification or something like that. So you definitely got to give Anthony Smith his credit for not milking that knee to the head like some fighters would. And he still went through the damn fight. And even though he wasn't able to friggin' do his thing in the fight, you still got to give him credit for even being able to hang in there. And it just kind of sucks because the dude like that, I gave him a better chance of being able to hang in there with Jon Jones than I did with KAMARU USMAN hanging with TYRONE Woodley, just because of their skill sets. And Anthony Smith, he definitely had the skill sets and the attributes to be able to hang in there, but it just seemed like he was up in there starstruck by a dude like Jon Jones, who literally handled his ass easily going into that damn fight. But if you guys missed this card, you got to catch a friggin' replay of this fight card, dude. Every fight damn near was a badass friggin' fight, and the UFC got to start putting on more pay-per-view events like this when they want to do a pay-per-view event, because if people are going to spend their money on a pay-per-view event, they definitely need to be like this, all right, you guys? So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section, and I'll be sure to hit you guys up, all right? So I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.